I'm a brand new drag queen and I'm learning how to sew so that I can paint self-portraits in my custom outfits. Yesterday, I made my first ever pair of hip pads and today I'm gonna start making the pants that will go over top. I wanna tailor these pants really well so that they show off my brand new butt, but then I also want my pant legs to kind of flare out and become really dramatic down the rest of my leg. I had this idea where I bought some clear platform stripper heels, like the ones that Lana Del Rey wears, and I want the hem of my pants to sit right above the floor covering the heels, so my legs are hopefully gonna look crazy long. All I can say is that hot bitches have iconic write-offs. And to exaggerate this even more, I wanna bring my waistline up super high to the smallest part of my waist to make my legs look even longer. I'm really inspired by alternative drag aesthetics, like when queens blur the line between woman and alien. Manipulating my proportions and my silhouette is one of the main things that I'm thinking about when I'm constructing these looks. And I always have to remember that the end goal in my drag is to paint a self-portrait. I wanna transform myself as much as I can because I want to see if it's possible to paint a self-portrait and not be able to recognize yourself. If you remember, I actually created the first piece of this look last summer. I was camping with my family and I hand sewed this headpiece out of all salvaged denim and orange ribbon, and that adds like 5 or 6 inches to the top of my head. So I think that once I get the whole look on with the heels and everything, I'm gonna be like 7 feet tall. When I made that headpiece, I said that denim and ribbon is gonna be like the main language for this entire look. And that's still my plan, but right now I'm using cotton muslin to create a sort of test garment. I've seen this technique online, I think. There's a lot of guesswork that goes into these pants, so I want to first make sure that I can sew a pair of pants that fit me well before I spend dozens of hours with my actual fabric trying to piece something together. Once I get the fit right, I'm gonna cut these up and trace the panels onto paper to create my final pattern, and then I'm gonna cut those pattern pieces up to create like a secondary patchwork pattern, like a pattern within a pattern. I don't know if that sounds complicated, but come back tomorrow and I'll show you what I mean.